Sideline Productions in Dublin produced one of the most talked about programmes of the year for Irish broadcaster RTÉ. The climax was one of the strongest reality moments of the year, and a new model star was born. In 2010, we're going bigger and better. IMG are ranked as the world's #1 international model management firm. They are owned by the biggest global entertainment group, IMG World.
We would like to do a model search show in Ireland because we're always looking for new markets. I mean, there's so many terrific girls coming from the UK, and it really should be that there are great girls coming from Ireland too.
We run all of scouting and development for IMG worldwide. It's really a pleasure because part of what we have to do is, in being in charge of development for IMG, development is not only development of young models' careers, but it's also developing new territories, such as Ireland.
You know, being a model is a real job, it is a real career, and it's a really beautiful career. I mean, it's a career that, what other job can you travel the world, live in different countries, work legally in 5 or 6 major markets around the world at 18? Not a lot of people have that opportunity.
Everybody talks about Brazil and Eastern Europe and Russia, and even Holland, which is quite a small place as well. And it just doesn't make any sense to us that there's not more girls coming out of Ireland. IMG is a model management firm that sits within IMG Fashion. And IMG Fashion, we own a company called Art and Commerce, which represents the top photographers, hair, makeup, and stylists in the world, as well as we represent the fashion weeks all around the world. So it's quite an impressive group, and really allows more opportunity for our models than any other firm.
The one thing that really sets IMG apart, it's a company that has probably the most experience in managing, whether it's a sports star or a musician or a broadcaster, they're so used to dealing with excellence, and I think that that's something that really sets IMG apart.
Our focus at IMG has always been long term. We're not looking for that model that's going to be around for three seasons, and then nobody's going to know her name. I think we really look for people that can go the distance.
So if David and I are working together, and say we're at a casting where there'll be 25, 30 girls, or even 100, but a multitude of models that we have to meet. David does all of the documentation. He'll talk to the girls. Where are you from? Where do you live? What languages do you speak? How old are you? How tall are you? All of the pertinent information, and try to get a little idea of who they are as people. And he makes great notes, and really funny girl, nice family. After he's finished interviewing them, then I photograph them. And sometimes you can see something when you put up a camera that you don't see when you're just talking to that person.
I hope that models do come out, or that just schoolgirls come out and really give it a shot, because it's fun, and we want to make it a fun day, and we don't want it to be intimidating or stressful for anybody. All
of the places that we go, the small towns, the cities, the different countries, people always say, "You're looking for models here? Why?" And if you ask them the question, "Where do you think a model comes from?" "Oh, she must come from Paris or New York." No, they don't. They come from small cities and towns all over the world. That's where models come from. I haven't had a lot of Irish models, or models that have made Ireland as their home, girls that have grown up here. And that's really interesting for us.
And we've never come here together to scout as well. A lot of times when we're developing a new territory, when we're going in and trying to find out who we're going to work with and how that market works, we make a couple trips there, and we've never done that together, which is also, I think, really exciting.
Jeni? We've scouted all over the world. We've been Australia, New Zealand,
Russia, Poland,
Czech Republic, Slovakia, Estonia,
Spain, Portugal,
Scandinavia, Denmark,
U.S., Canada,
Holland, Belgium,
Argentina,
the UK,
Brazil, Uruguay, Hawaii.
We haven't been to Ireland together. That's our final frontier together.
Exactly. This is our first time in Ireland.
So what we're looking for is an Irish girl that never knew she could be a model. And we're looking to discover this girl in a place that maybe there was never a casting before, in a city that maybe isn't known for having produced a girl that could be a model internationally.
All of the top models that we work with, they all started somewhere. And the majority of them were found in a mall or at the shopping center or at a McDonald's. It can be a really great life-changing thing to start modeling, to sort of get your feet wet. Again, 14 is really young. 15, 16 is a great time to start this. And we've been very good at managing, dealing with school and keeping girls in school and still starting them, getting them interested in the business, so that when they finish their high school, they're able to really start full force into the modeling world. What's in store for her, I think, is really getting to know the bigger part of IMG, getting to know all the individual offices, probably starting in London, meeting with our team there, and going to Paris, and then eventually coming to New York once we sort all the visas out, and Milan. And I think really that's when the hard work really begins.
If we could say one thing, the most important thing we want to get across to all of the potential young girls who'd like to show up at the castings is that you don't need to have any special training. You don't need to have fabulous pictures. You don't need to know how to walk on the runway. All you need to do is come as you are and show up. No special makeup, nothing. Just come. And even if you didn't think you could, you're probably the one we're definitely looking for.
Yeah, I mean, we are looking for girls that are 5'8" and above, because that's sort of runway ready. And also, don't wear any makeup. That helps us. Because if you wear a lot of makeup, we'll probably ask you to take it off.
And even if you're a grandmother, a mother, a friend, a sister, a boyfriend, a cousin, a teacher, if you feel like you know a special girl that you feel like has the potential, even if she doesn't think she has the potential,
bring her down. The girls, they have nothing to lose and everything to gain. And it really is, it can be a great experience.
Because you have to be smart and you have to be clever to do this job. But I think that it's not really a diversion. It's not like it's, a frivolous career. It's not. It's a real job.